الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وآله وصحبه. أما بعد, السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I'll talk today about the favors and blessings of Allah. نعم الله, آلاء الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in verse 34, chapter 14, Ibrahim, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وآتاكم من كل ما سألتموه وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها إن الإنسان لظلوم كفار. Allah is saying here, He has given you of everything you have asked Him for. And if you try to count Allah's favors, Allah's blessings, Allah's bounties, you could never reckon it. Man is truly unjust and ungrateful, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows very well what is inside our hearts. In this verse, Allah is confirming that whatever we ask Him for, He will respond to you. He will give it to you. But you have to be patient, because Allah has His own reasons why He doesn't give it to you immediately. There is a reason for deferring it or delaying it. Maybe He will defer it to the day of judgment, when you will wish on that day if every invocation, everything you asked Him for would be deferred to the day of judgment. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. We cannot count the blessings and the favors of Allah. No way. No way. And then Allah says, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ ظَلُومٌ كَفَّارٌ. Surely man is given up to injustice and ingratitude. In verse 53, chapter 16, the bees, وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ. And whatever blessings you have, whatever of comfort you enjoy, it is from Allah. ثُمَّ إِذَا مَسَّكُمُ الضُّرُّ فَإِلَيْهِ تَجْأَرُونَ. And then when misfortune touches you, when you are touched by distress, you cry with groans. Unto Him you cry for help. ثُمَّ إِذَا مَسَّكُمُ الضُّرُّ فَإِلَيْهِ تَجْأَرُونَ. Before that, you did not believe in Him, or you never thought of calling on Him. But because you are facing a difficulty or misfortune or a distress in your life, now you remember Allah and now you are crying for help. In Surah Luqman, chapter 31, verse 20, Allah says, وَأَسْبَغَ عَلَيْكُمْ نِعَمَهُ ظَاهِرَةً وَبَاطِنًا. He has lavished His blessings on you, both outwardly and inwardly. In other words, He has made His bounties flow to you in exceeding measure. He has covered you with His bounties, seen and unseen, known and unknown, loaded you with His favors, both within and without. And in chapter Surah Al-Rahman 55, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala repeated this question 31 times in this surah. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Which then of your Lord's blessings and favors do you both jinn and humans deny? And we say, we do not deny any of your favors, O Allah. Allah commands us in chapter 93, Surah Al-Duha, verse 11, وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. Talk about the blessings of your Lord, not in a showing off manner, but to remind yourself and others that the blessings you have are from Allah and Allah only. If you are bountifully endowed by Allah, your duty is to make that bounty spread far and wide. Proclaim it and share it. We all receive Allah's grace and guidance in some degree or other. We all owe it as a duty to our fellow men. And then in chapter 8, Surah Al-Anfal, verse 53, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us a beautiful insurance policy, a divine insurance policy. ذلك بأن الله لم يكن مغيرا نعمة أنعمها على قوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. Allah never changed the grace He has bestowed on any people until they first change that which is in their hearts, which means to start to abuse Allah's favors, Allah's blessings, then Allah removes it from them. To be kind and helpful to those less endowed in any respect than ourselves. What we need to understand, that the favors and the blessings of Allah, as long as you say Alhamdulillah, as long as you appreciate what Allah has given you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not remove the blessings from you. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين فاستغفروه إنه غفور رحيم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.